Spanish player. He has a deep history. He's played with Vikul for like 3 years. He was the up-and-coming Spaniard, so you have a Spanish rivalry on top of the fact that you guys like Clay in the lobby. It's going to be fun.
Here we go. Bienvenido y buena suerte, my Spanish friends. You know, the Hardpoint, the Heretics fly. Gwyn, though, one of the newcomers here for the Carolina Royal Ravens. We'll see if this roster can't get things going in an exciting way for themselves. Gwyn and Godorix in the feed. Back and forth we go, though, over to Vikul. Can't find any more kills. The Ravens seem to be in control of P1 so far, Chance. Yeah, I mean, it's good time to get that little bounce back moment, but this is the first time that we have seen Invasion Hardpoint, I believe, in the league so far. So the expectation, there are some dominant money hills, especially on the P5. So we'll focus on that long term. In the short term, this B Street control, Lucky trying to get all of it. Nice cutoff moment, but can't find a kill. Real cleans him down. Over to the second hard point here, this wide open construction site. Not a lot of cover to work with. Two very long streets to deal with. Clayster now on the approach. It's going to be Vikul and the Heretics in control. Nades out. Here come the Ravens. Clay finds one. Trades are on point. And Real, a little bit of Spaniard on Spaniard action. That's going to be the cleanup. It's an open point for now, Chance. But both teams, close spawns. They're on it. Yeah, both teams also desperate just to get a trophy in and around the hill. Lucky's going to chuck his towards the back, so that's just for like the safety sort of gunfights. Time right now just being soaked and collected by Carolina. Decent little lead so far, but if you don't have trophies to fly up, yeah, you're going to get picked apart. Gwyn's able to pick up two in so much hill time going their way, forcing that rotation from the Heretics, chalking it all up. And that rotation, that's what we're talking about. Low right-hand side of the minimap, number 8, Journey. Long time since we've seen him in the CD1. Professional Call of Duty play way back to Black Ops 4, as the desk said, but he's already on the far right-hand side of the minimap, trying to get ready for the showers. Godorix now through the middle of the map. Toe-to-toe with Vikul. The pinch will be on in a moment, as it does look like the Miami Heretics, they will have a strong foothold towards this new point. Yeah, and this is good comms as well. You see Godorix is actually turning to hunt this player down. So, yep, they knew Journey was in the back. They kept track of all four, and that is some veteran-style plays. But obviously, that's step one. Still have to make the break. Vikul is effectively by himself in the point, but the tags up on the cross are going to be a problem, and Vikul wins at least the first one. Can't back down the second. Looks like the partial break is going to be in. Yeah, we've got a bit of a battle. Close range on the point. Real coming in now back up the rest of the Ravens onto the new point. Play 6 and 5 overall. That trophy's not going to count for much. Godorix, another big win from him. A fantastically dominant 3 years in the challenger scene. The last time we saw him in the CDO was back in Rocker in the inaugural season, and already a very, very delightful start here in MW3. Yeah, nice wins for the final 20 seconds of scrap as well. So Carolina Ravens continue to just bump up that lead. Heretic to this point, desperate for a full 60. This is a map where you can absolutely make it happen. So this is your P4 hill. P5 is going to be the far left of the minimap, all the way over towards Palace. If you can chain these two hills together, Heretics do have the opportunity to take the lead. Unless Clayster just beams you out of the hill, that's exactly what the Ravens need. The break should be much easier now. It can be nightmarish fighting here in Invasion. So many levels to it, so many corners. Close quarters battle indeed. Clay making very good use of that second story of the blue building. Metals trying to get on the point. This broken apartment. Wow, a whole lot of cover. It's a nade fest. And once again, Clay from top blue finding those kills. Journey now fighting his way through the streets, trying to get the Heretics into the new point. 30 seconds remaining on this one. Neither team yet to really crack 100 Chance, but the Ravens with a slight lead. Hey, all things considered too, this is a great hill for the Ravens just because the first 30 seconds didn't go to either team. Of course, though, on the rotation, you see Heretics already have the spread, but at least you cut your losses on P4. Ravens end up coming out on top, and even if they give away a full 60, well, they'll still have that lead. But this is the big question for this map. Can anyone actually successfully break this hill? We get to see the Ravens try. This is the embassy, far left-hand side of the minimap, which I do believe is actually bigger than meat. Massive part of the map. Not my meat, just the map meat. Think about that one, chat. Hold on to that. Lucky keeping them at bay, but the Ravens have managed to get themselves over the wall. That means they're now in one of the many million corridors on the backline. Can Lucky identify the attackers? Eyes on one. Damage dealt. Kill secured. Good job. One more Raven to deal with on this side of the map. Yeah, it's got to be a Gwyn hero play, and that is a hero play that did not go well. Vikul cleans them up immediately. So even when you make the trek, make the cross into Embassy, if the team's comms are on point, they're still going to pick you apart. And as expected on P5 in the CDL match, absolutely perfect full 60. You know their comms were on point. Fantastic work from the Miami Heretics. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we'll put your Duolingo use to good work. It's time for a listen in with the Miami Heretics.
No le he dado. Me hace pollos yo.
Estoy esperando, había uno por DVDs, ¿vale?
Ya,
Sí.
full flanqueada a la izquierda, Luki.
Meto piña al descendido a tu derecha. Cuidado que te pega piña ahí, cuidado.
Ahí no me domo. Aguanta el mío.
Tengo un puto tiro yo.
Tema punto muerto. Falta uno en carretera,
Yo lo veo en carretera.
Voy.
Le busco.
En el lado de barra.
Juan,
No, maniquís.
Me quedaba la next, me quedaba la
Maniquís
next.
con DVDs.
Me domo, Cristian.
Piña, me domo.
Le Vitor ya.
Puedo matar el
Elevator. Dos elevator.
Le veis todo el muerto.
Otro más en punto tocado. En Acio yo no por
Necesitamos full los 30 chavales, los 30 aquí.
Cuidado que nadie nació gas. Cuidado que nadie nació gas.
Tengo vedo yo.
Estoy volando la rotación.
Tengo el vedomo.
Paki, tiene uno conmigo.
Falta el anterior, chicos. Nada,
Bueno,
siguiente.
creo que hay otro más, sí, mismo poste, te abre.
Dos ascensor ahora, dos ascensor después de eso.
Conmigo, con gas yo.
Un tiro de Godrex. Uno se puso rápido de VD, ¿vale?
Sí, se voy a intentar piquearlo. Es una buena para
¿Venéis
ver.
con esto o no todavía?
No, todavía no.
Voy a mirar.
A ver, tomo uno, chavales.
Yo tengo DVD
En
yo.
el clister, creo que es.
Saben que estoy en siguiente,
Ok, Javi, dame un segundo.
DVD no ve nadie, chavales. Cuidado conector.
El del anterior lo tengo yo.
No, DVD.
Anterior Godrex.
DVD,
Tiro.
Claymore.
No veo nada de cara.
Muerto anterior.
Nice, one kill.
Otro
Uno de cara. G-Win de cara. Son dos de cara, dos de cara.
Los dos que quedan, estoy
Tengo
bloqueando.
conector yo.
Yo
Tengo que no abra medio. Tengo que no abra
Sí,
medio.
sí, pasivo,
Tengo
pasivo me
conector,
mata.
chavales. Está carta atrás.
No
Están
podemos
pales,
matar,
están
tienes que
pales.
ayudar. Hay uno pales y uno cruza, bro.
Buena acción, pal.
Otro más así, un tiro clay, un tiro
Intenta que te
clay.
hacen bien, creo.
¿Qué hacen contigo?
No pueden hacer mal, pueden hacer mal,
¿Dónde están los que quedan?
Te escucha.
Aquí arriba, Juca, yo.
Muerto.
Una kill.
Puede haber un tío en
Falta
Apps,
Chema,
¿vale?
Otro más, me ha abierto. Tema están pollos y último al saco.
Voy a mirar el medio entonces. Y blanco de medio, uno. Una bala Clay, abre carretera ya. Clay abre carretera. Puede que alguien haya pasado.
Los dos.
Discon.
Han nacido
Algo en palacios, algo en
Apps, han nacido
palacios.
G-Win.
Te pueden salir también en palacio, ¿vale? Del anterior.
No va al anterior, Está jugando desde Apps. Nice,
Falta
queda
Clister
Clay,
conmigo.
Clister. Ahí, tienes uno por Apps, dos a lo mejor. El Clister no lo veo, El jugador se ha nacido tan nuestro, Alex.
Otro más que Elevator.
Y está
Tight game chance going to this one, and I'm not going to ask you what you thought of the comms. However, I do know you speak a bit of Spanish.
Yeah, but not nearly enough to give any educated opinion on that. I will say for this map, though, it's been a much more balanced sort of second half of the rotations. But for the first half, what we saw is you had the Ravens outplay Heretics on 4 out of 5 hills, and it was still a 20-point game because of how valuable Palace actually is. So Ravens sort of continue that dominance again over on this like shower serve. They're looking great, trying to fend them off. Gwen has a bunch of cleanup kills to shoot players in the back, but can't quite get the final one. So maybe a little bit of scrappiness over towards showers, but if the game is close as it is, we know how valuable that P5 is going to be.
We'll be using Palace and Embassy interchangeably throughout the entire season, folks, so hold on to that one. But for now, a slight lead from the Ravens. Will they be able to keep this one going, or will they lose another Embassy? Back over to the broken apartment, now we fly. Both teams close and personal in this one. Metals checks the back alley. Great shots on a Real. Vehicle finds one of his own, and the numbers for the Ravens are starting to dwindle. Last man alive, Clayster, soaking the previous point. This should be a decent amount of time, but uh-oh, wait. Got our X. Is he going to sniff Vehicle out here? This could be a close one. Vehicle, lovely discipline, picks up 2. Big win there for the Heretics.
And keep in mind for Vehicle, this is also like long-term, the battle potentially for these spawns. That's why Real is even going for the flank, because long-term, you need that P5. But over towards this hill, Clayster, with the sub, can't get it done. Metal's living inside, and this is the hill where you actually had the Heretics with the cleanest setup. They were able to get the entire game. You got Journey getting the cleanup kills on the left side of the map. They might effectively tie it up and win the rotation. Heretics, they are playing this map very well.
Streaks are there. Ordnance lands, doesn't get any kills. Clayster somehow picks up a few there in the feed. No trophy available on that broken apartment hardpoint, but it didn't seem to slow him down. Vehicle, 6 kills in a row. Vehicle, nearly the 7th. Real to put him down. And over we go to the Embassy. Journey and the members of the Miami Heretics are in first. Only Real for the Ravens anywhere nearby. This is going to be a big break. The Ravens need it.
Hey, just look at the spawns for Ravens, though. They are literally across the map. It's going to take 15, 20 seconds just before you can attempt to put on the pressure, let alone win these gunfights. Look at how difficult it's going to be. Get past the tank heady. Good luck with that. Get past all the headies on the wall. It's going to be impossible. Heretics might double down. 2 full 60s on the P5 on the horizon. And if they get it, they're going to take the lead.
It's the south side of the map, though. It's a bridge here. Gwyn, Godorex, Clace to find their kills. Last man alive in the point is
here we go.
already on journey. They've infiltrated the walls. Foot races on from the spawners. Godorex cuts off 2. Godorex can't get the 3rd, but they've got themselves into the embassy, trying to get the break here. Out of the hard point for a brief moment. Journey now trying to stay alive. Wow. The big one alone. That is huge. Still going, though. He's not out of the woods yet. Gwyn's got to take care of him. There's Gatest and the Heretics back in it. Truly their embassy.
You at least get a partial break, strip away an extra 10 seconds, but that took so much effort just for that little bit. And again, it is a near tied up game going back into P1. And everyone in Carolina is here first, except for Vehicle. He pierces the middle of the setup. Can't quite get 2, but now look at Godorex by his lonesome, surrounded by the Spanish, and they take him down.
Oh my word, the damage dealt. Miami Heretics now looking to change the lead in the dire moments of this opening hardpoint. One break's all it's going to take. Lead change. Miami with control.
I mean, they might just get this done on P1. You don't have an opportunity. You're going to have to fly. Nice pickup by Gwyn. Does he check the corner? Well, nope. The laydown spot a little bit too good. Pressure Heretics still on the point. Vehicle again with 2. Ravens going to have to just fly forward into bad gunfights. Good luck with this one.
5 seconds to go. Got to get in there quickly. Clay with a pistol gets 2. No, there's a member of the Heretics there. Metals finds another one, and that is it. Map 1 in the books. Welcome to the COD League, Miami Heretics.
Vamos, baby, vamos. Efficient work on invasion.